You have $3 million in your bank account. You're standing in front of an official Ferrari dealership in Maranello, ready to fulfill a dream you've had since childhood. You walk in with confidence. You point to the rarest model in the showroom, the crown jewel, and you say with pride, "I want this one. I'm paying in full." The salesman looks at your luxury watch, smiles coldly, and says just one word, "No." You're in shock. You have the money. You have the success. But to Ferrari, you're just another person. Justin Bieber was banned. Floyd Mayweather was rejected. The rapper 50 Cent made it onto the ultimate blacklist. Even the world's biggest collectors, men with garages full of gold, have heard this humiliating no that crushes any ego. Ferrari doesn't sell cars. They sell the privilege of being accepted by them. Today, we're diving into the abyss of the most arrogant brand in history to understand how they make billions by humiliating the most powerful men on the planet. To understand this culture of exclusion, you have to know the mind of Enzo Ferrari. Enzo wasn't a typical car manufacturer. He was a dictator of metal and rubber. He had a phrase that became the pillar of modern luxury marketing: always sell one car less than the market demands. If the world wanted 1,000 Ferraris, Enzo built 999. He wanted there to be someone desperate, someone with a blank check in their hand, but without the keys in their pocket. Enzo didn't want customers. He wanted devotees, people willing to crawl for the brand. And this obsession with greatness created deadly enemies born from pure hatred. Ferruccio Lamborghini was an immensely wealthy tractor manufacturer. He was a fan of the brand. He bought a Ferrari, but he hated the clutch. He thought the car was noisy and poorly made. When he went to complain personally to Il Commendatore, Enzo Ferrari didn't even look him in the eye. The response was a punch to the gut. The car is fine. You're just a simple tractor driver who knows nothing about Ferraris. Ferruccio left Maranello fuming with rage, swearing revenge. He didn't just want to make cars. He wanted to wipe the smile off Enzo's face. And so Lamborghini was born, a brand created by the pure desire to humiliate Ferrari. It was a war of egos that turned into a duel at 300 kilometers per hour, and it continues to this day. But Ferrari didn't just fight the little guys. They challenged empires. In the 60s, the giant Ford tried to buy the Italian brand. The $1 million contract was on the table. The pens were ready. But at the last second, Enzo realized he would lose control of his racing team. Do you know what he did? He tore up the contract in the face of the Americans and sent them away with an insult. Henry Ford II was so furious that he almost destroyed his own company just to get revenge. He spent millions to create the Ford GT40 with a single goal: to crush Ferrari at the legendary Le Mans race. Enzo didn't just build V12 engines. He built a fortress of pride, a fortress that forced the whole world to kneel or prepare for total war. Today, Ferrari is stricter than ever. They have a secret blacklist that scares any billionaire. If you buy a limited edition Ferrari and decide to sell it the next month to profit from its rarity, congratulations, you've just been banned forever. They call it speculation. And Ferrari hates it when you make money from their cars. The profit belongs only to them. If you paint your Ferrari pink, or if you put a logo on it that they don't approve of, you get a letter from Ferrari's lawyers demanding you remove the modifications. If you don't, blacklist. You'll never step foot in an official dealership again. You might have 10 million in your account, but if Ferrari decides you don't have the brand values, you'll have to buy a Porsche or a McLaren. They force customers to go through a ridiculous initiation ritual. You want the new LaFerrari? First, you must have bought at least 5 common models in recent years. You have to prove you're loyal. You have to prove you're a servant of the prancing horse. It's an absolute luxury dictatorship, but it's the most genius business strategy in the world. By saying no, Ferrari increases desire. By creating scarcity, they ensure the value never drops. The numbers don't lie. Ferrari is valued as a luxury goods brand, like Hermes or Louis Vuitton. Their profit margin per car sold is nearly 25%. To give you an idea, brands like Ford or Toyota struggle to earn 5% per car. Ferrari proved a dark secret about human nature. Humans don't desire what is logical or what is useful. Humans desire, above all, what is forbidden. Owning a Ferrari isn't about getting from point A to point B. It's about the moment you park and the world knows you were one of the few chosen by the system. It's the ultimate power of rejection turned into billions of dollars in profit. And you? Would you accept being treated like this by a brand? Just for the status? Subscribe to Global Titans now so you don't miss the next secret. Because the next company we analyze controls the global financial system in silence. Are you ready?